Hello, today I'm going to tell you about how easy it is to come to China in the year 2022 and 2023. I'm going to grab a coffee because I'm thirsty and then I'll get down to it. Enjoy the footage. It's nice and green here. I finally made it. I've got my coffee. Cheers. I like my coffee in the morning. So I wanted to talk to you about coming to China in 2022-2023. My job is a recruitment manager, so I deal with these things day in, day out, and I've done this for 2 years. Pre being a recruitment manager, I was a teacher in China myself since 2013. So let's talk about what you need. So first of all, you can absolutely get in China in 2022. Yes, you can get in here. You need 3 documents. You need a degree, TEFL, and a background check. Degree can be in any subject. TEFL can be 120 hours, and your background check needs to be dated within the last 6 months for when we apply for paperwork. So those are the basic things you need. If you have them, you then can send them to us or a company or a school, and they will apply for something called the Work Permit Notification Letter. Now that will take up to 10 days on the company or school side to get the work permit notification letter. Once you get that, once we get that, we will email that to you, and then you will take it to the embassy in your own country. When you take it to your embassy, you need to fill out an application. Each country has their own requirements, but you must fill in an application to get something called a Z visa. So you need to apply for your visa at the China Visa Agency. For example, in London, you apply there. You need to go to an appointment, and it will take 7 days for you to get your Z visa. Once you get a Z visa, you then have 60 days to get into China. All good so far? 60 days to get into China. Most companies or schools will urge you to get here quicker, obviously, to start work. You then can begin the terrible plight of looking for flights and planes to get here. But once you get here, all is good. Now, once you arrive in China, you must do 10 days quarantine. If you're local, you do 7 days quarantine and 3 days at home, but if you're new to China, you just do 10 days at the hotel. Once you're in China, you finish your quarantine, the company then will take your original documents, your TEFL degree and your background check, and they will take it to, for example in Shenzhen, the Civic Center, where they will convert it to a resident permit. When they do that, that will take usually about a week. When they do that, the government office will give you a piece of paper saying that this is instead of your passport whilst they have it, so you don't need to worry. Once you get the resident permit, it should be valid for either 6 months or 1 year. It costs 800 RMB. And then once you're here and you've got your resident permit, you can live freely and happily in China. Now, things are good here. Quarantine or lockdowns are less and less and less. You see stuff in the news that isn't necessarily true and stuff that is true. that will lead you to believe what you like. There's been a few cases now in Hainan, which is like the tropical place in China. And what they said was the fishermen were going over and doing illegal trade with the Vietnamese fishermen, and that's how the COVID passed through Hainan. Now, because of this, in Xiamen this week, there's been some crazy footage of a fish getting a COVID test. So I'll leave you with that. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.